Hello online Math 213 students, Dr. Greaves here with just a quick video on helping you get started with the course. Everything you need is through Blackboard. So go to Blackboard, select our course, and everything you need is there. The first thing I want to point out is the information button. The information button has our course syllabus. Download it, read it. Everything you need to know is in that syllabus. In particular, there is a course schedule to look at. Now this is the schedule I would use if this was an in-class course, and if you follow the schedule and follow the pacing, everything will run smoothly for you. The really in particular that you need to pay attention to is the due dates for the homework and the exam dates. I'm setting up the homework to be due by chapter. That allows you some flexibility in working the homework. So on January 16th, all the Chapter 1 homework is due, and whether you do that all today or tomorrow, whenever you want, completely up to you. Just make sure you get it done by the due date. Let me encourage you not to procrastinate because these due dates will sneak up on you, and the sooner you start stuff, the better. Secondly, in Blackboard, let me show you the discussions part. The discussions part is where I'm going to ask you to ask your questions. So instead of emailing me a question, I want you to post them here. If you have a question that pops up while you're reading the chapter and looking at the content, post it under content questions. If the question comes up when you work in the homework, like for example, Chapter 2, Number 3 is giving you problems, we'll post it in the homework questions. When you post the questions, you can post it in a way where your name is attached, or you can post your question anonymously. I don't care how you do it. The most important thing for me is that if you have a question, you get your question asked and answered. Doing questions in this forum will allow everyone in the class to benefit from the question that's asked and the answer that's given. So I want to make it available and visible to everyone. Lastly, and maybe most importantly, is how to get on WileyPlus. That's the system we're going to use for delivering content and working on homework. Well, there's two ways you can do it. One way is to click the WileyPlus links button. That shows you 3 global links that will take you into the system. Now once you get there, you'll have to either do some drop-down menus and stuff to get the particular content that you want. So for example, if you click WileyPlus Read, Study, and Practice, it's going to take you to the book, but it's going to take you to Chapter 1. If you want Chapter 4, well then you just got to do a drop-down menu. It's not too bad. But more conveniently, I've set up for you buttons for each chapter. So if you want to read Chapter 4, you just click on the Chapter 4 button. It'll show you some more specific links. The first one there is a link to the Chapter 4 in the text. So when you click on it, it will actually take you to Chapter 4. No drop-down menu needed. Also, on Chapter 4, you will see the links to the homework for Chapter 4. So it's all more convenient if you use the chapter buttons, but if you like using the global links, that's okay too. All right, well, if you have any questions about getting started, feel free to ask. Post them in the discussion forums and we'll get you started. If you are on campus, you can still come by my office to ask questions, that's fine, and I'll write